just in time for the end of the showcase event, we are going to be able to unlock Red Goblin free to play without spending any power cores on his orb or anything like that. If you want to know how to do this and what you need to do for the rest of this week in the events, which is week 2 of the Seeing Red monthly event, then join me in this video where we'll go over the events guide for week commencing the 19th of February 2024. What's going on, everyone? I'm BPG and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I make at least one Marvel Strike Force video per week, and it's generally an events video. If this video has helped you, please do like, subscribe, comment down below. I love to chat to you guys. And on the subject of chatting to you all, a massive thank you to everyone that has watched my video that I put up the other day about the free-to-play and training materials. I have had a blast talking to you all in the comment section, not just on YouTube but also on Facebook. So please do keep interacting with me. I absolutely love doing that. I love being part of this community. If you want to get any written breakdowns of these event guides, if you check out Gambot, then all of the written event guides are on there. You have to use the command /events and it will bring up the events where I write all the event guides there. But if you want to know what to save before Monday, then please do check out Mr. Hartgrave's channel. I'll put a link in the description below. On Fridays, we do the initial impressions math video for the weekly events. So join us there. That video is normally released at 10 o'clock GMT or 2 p.m. PST, which is generally when the blog drops and when we're allowed to release those to you. Without further ado, let's get into the first event, Paint the Town Red. This starts on the 19th of February 2024 at 1 p.m. PST or 9 p.m. GMT, and it is a 7-day event, so it's going to finish on the 26th of February 2024. It's a solo event, and one important note, if you didn't already see some of my public service announcements on my YouTube channel and also within the Jetson Squad Discord and also on Mr. Hartgrave's video on Friday, very important note, if you have your Superior 6 team on Cosmic Crucible defense, you need to take them off as they are going to be needed to score extra points for this event. This has a daily feeder milestone event, which is in game, which is unusual. No web milestone this week, everyone. It is called Red Handed. Starts on the 19th of February, same time as Paint the Town Red, and finishes the same day as Paint the Town Red as well. And again, you will find this milestone event in game. We've also got an alliance event this week called Red Blooded. It starts today, February the 19th, at the same time. It is a 5-day event, so it's going to finish on the 24th of February. It's an alliance event, and in this event, we are going to need to spend ISO 8 energy, incursion energy, and claim allied supply free orb fragments. And the final event this week from the blog was Hidden Retribution. This starts on Friday, the 23rd of February 2024 at 1 p.m. PST or 9 p.m. GMT. It is your general quick run ball, so it's going to last for 2 days, and you're going to get extra points for blitzing with blitz wins with Secret Avengers. I want to take a look at where we are currently on after the first week of events. So after the first week of events, we should be sat on a total points. If you have been engaged with the events and followed my math guides, you should be on 150,310 points, which gives you milestone 27. From those milestones, you should have gained 75 Red Goblin shards. You should have also gained 10 Red Goblin shards from the Roses Are Red event from last week. And we have also had 2 lots of 5 Red Goblin shards in the Free Claim Fridays. This week's Free Claim Friday that's just gone and the week before. So that gives you 95 Red Goblin shards. So you should only need 5 more to go. Like I said, That brings us all the way down to milestone 27. And what we are aiming for now is milestone 29, which is those next 10 red goblin shards. Now, it's not a great big stretch from where we are. As you saw, we are on 150,310. We need 166,000. So we need 16,000 from the next day or so to be able to get the points for this, get Red Goblin unlocked. And that's going to allow us to do the showcase event free to play. Huzzah. As per usual, first off, we will go over the Alliance event, Red Blooded. What are we going to have to do? We are going to have to spend ISO 8 campaign energy. As I said, we're going to get 2 points per energy there. We are also going to need to spend incursion campaign energy for 3 points. And we are also going to earn points by claiming the Allied Supply 3 orb fragments. I've got a reasonable free-to-play total for engaged alliances of 272,880 points. We do have a daily free claim at the moment. It is 1,000 Allied Supply 3 orb fragments. That is going to give you 120,000 points towards your score. We are also going to be spending incursion energy. That is, I've not put any core spending into the incursion energy because I don't feel it's worth it based on the math that we have currently. So the total that you're going to get from the incursion energy is going to be 17,280 points. From the ISO 8 energy, I recommend you do 4 50 core refreshes a day, or the equivalent if you have got the refresh packs saved. Over your 24 members of your alliance and over the 5 days of the event, this will give you a points total of 135,600, which gives us that 272,880 points. Where does this get us in the milestones? Well, 272,000 only gets us to milestone 11, and this is why I say it's quite surprising to me that this is how low we are getting. Milestone 11 is a very, very low amount of milestones considering that there are 20 within it. And we are not getting all the Carnage Symbiote Vial currency. I am guessing off the top of my head that this is so that they can sort of get the spenders to have more milestone points at the end of the month for the leaderboard rewards. That is just my guess at the moment, and I will update you as I go. I have fed back to the developers that we are not going to be able to get all the Carnage Symbiote Vials. I am awaiting an answer. It is, however, President's Day in the United States today, so they are on a day off and will be back in the office tomorrow. We will now go on to the feeder event, Red Handed. In this event, you are going to have to be doing raid battles. You're going to get 500 points per raid battle, with extra points available if you use Void Knight in raids, Gwenum in raids, and Red Goblin in raids. We will be getting from this event 4,000 Ruby Red Orb Fragments and 1,500 points towards the Paint the Town Red milestone. This, as I said, is a 7-day event, and it is daily in the game itself, so there is no web milestone again this week. To do this event, you're going to very simply need to do 15 raid battles per day. If, however, you are able to use Gwenum and Void Knight in raids, you will only have to do 14 raid battles per day. And that feeder event feeds into Paint the Town Red, which is the main event this week and what we're really interested in. This event has a leaderboard for a Green Goblin Classic Diamonds. Now, I don't know about you, but my Green Goblin Classic hasn't even got a full complement of red stars yet. There are other characters that I am waiting for to come in, namely a 7 red star Apocalypse, but he's pretty far down my list of characters to get the 7 red stars on, so the diamonds will not matter to me as much. They might matter to you, and you might be able to get into the top 1,000, but do note this is going to be an event for the spenders. What are we going to have to do in this event? We are going to get points for opening ruby red orbs, 1,500 points per orb that we open. And remember, we're going to be getting 2 orbs per day from the feeder event. We are going to be getting points for winning in Cosmic Crucible. Obviously, that takes over 3 days. We are also going to be getting additional points for battling in Cosmic Crucible with our Superior 6. That's why I said it's very important that you take your Superior 6 off defense if you have it on. We're also going to be getting points for battling in Cosmic Crucible with Superior 6 at 5 yellow stars and at 7 yellow stars. And lastly, but not leastly, we are going to be getting points for spending power cores. To max out the Cosmic Crucible points limit, you will need to use all 5 members of your Superior 6 3 times. So that's once per trial. And if you've got them at 7 stars, you'll be able to max it out completely. I have, however, for the math for this event, I have calculated very graciously that you will only win 4 out of your 6 battles per trial. So you're looking at 12 battles max, minimum to win. You will also use all 5 members of your Superior 6, and I have gone off of my roster here. I have 4 members of my roster who are at 5 yellow stars, and 1 member of my roster at 7 yellow stars. I've not quite got Green Goblin up there yet. However, their trials have come back this week, so hopefully I'll be able to get him in there as well. But the points have been worked out based off of that. Obviously, your mileage might vary depending on where you are with your Superior 6 and what star levels you have them at. But I would assume that you've got a 7 yellow in Doc Ock, and we should all have our Superior 6 up to 5 yellow stars at least by now. This gives us a reasonable free-to-play total of 45,375 points. Where is that going to get us on the table? Well, that is going to get us all the way down to milestone 15 at 44,900 points. So we are going to be getting that very, very comfortably. If you manage to win a couple more Cosmic Crucible battles, you're going to reduce the amount of power cores you're going to need to spend. Now, I think everyone here, certainly myself, is going to be aiming for milestone 16, which is 56,100 points. How are we going to get there? Let's have a look. How have I worked out the points? So we are going to get 28,000 ruby red fragments from the feeder event, and we are also going to get 10,500 points worth of milestone points towards Paint the Town Red from the feeder event. That's going to give us 14 total ruby red orbs to open, which is 21,000 points. Cosmic Crucible, we're going to do our 12 battles. We'll win our 12 battles. That's going to give us 9,000 points. All 5 members of the Superior 6, we are going to get 1,125 points for. 4 members of the Superior 6 at 5 yellow stars, we're going to get 27,000 points for. 2,700 points for, sorry, 2,700 points that is. And 1 member at 7 yellow is going to give us 1,050 points. That's by using them in all 3 trials. That's going to give us a total of 13,875 points from Cosmic Crucible. Our subtotal without power cores, or our reasonable free to play without spending any power cores, is 45,375 points. To get those last lot of red goblin shards, we are looking at a deficit of 10,725 points, which, if we are just spending power cores on, that is going to cost us 3,575 power cores. Now, there are additional ways to earn the ruby red orbs, and I want to just pick up here what community manager Archangel has said we can say now from the Envoy server. So the ruby red orbs will be in free claims, which there are no free claims at the moment. So hopefully they will come very soon. Like I said, I have flagged this in the Envoy server. And a special offer that can be purchased with power cores each day, once a day during the event. Now this is in the main game. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. It looks a bit like a training orb. It is not a training orb, so I mistook this for a training orb to start off with. I was thinking 750 cores for a training orb. That's quite expensive. In this ruby red orb, there is a chance at shards for Lizard, Spider Slayer, and Craven. Those are the main shards within that. There are also Dark Diamond credits, which are the credits you need to promote dark promotion characters. On the left pillar and on the right pillar, there are also dark promotion credits available. So these are giving you a lot of points because you're going to get points for opening this orb. Remember, you're going to get 1,500 points for that, and you're going to get 3 times 750 points for the cores that you're spending. You've got to decide, is it worth spending power cores on this orb, or spending power cores on the Night of the Round orb. At 675 cores, you're going to get a minimum drop of 6 shards towards Black Knight. And again, Mr. Hartgrove said he didn't think this was a way to do it, and I would hasten to agree with him. I normally open 675 core orbs, but I only ever open them for the 45 or the 2-star unlock characters. And that's because I don't have to open many, even with like very, very poor drop rates. I don't have to open many before I get the 45 shard unlock. Here we have 100 shard unlock, so I'm a bit hesitant to open the orbs for Black Knight, but the choice is yours. If you were to open the Black Knight orbs, you are going to need to open 6 to make the deficit up to get the extra red Goblin shards. However, if you open the Paint the Town Red ruby red orbs, you are only going to need to open 3 of these orbs. That is cheaper in power cores to point than what the shards are for the 6 shards. So you are going to save yourself a lot of power cores if you go down this route. It is recommended, if you're trying to save power cores, this is the route to go, in my personal opinion. As I said, daily free claim. We were told by community manager Archangel in the Envoy server that it should be in the free claims. At present, it isn't. I've chased that up, so I've got nothing for that at the minute, and I've got nothing for the Friday free claim. Once I've got any more details on that, I will update you guys. And again, this is another reason to stay up to date and join the, or have Gambot on your Discord server, or even join the Gambot Discord server, because I will update there as well when that happens. So some final thoughts. I'm really happy with the events so far this month. They seem pretty simple to do, in all honesty. I'm a little bit perturbed about how low we are getting in the Alliance events, though. That is a little bit worrying to me, if I'm honest. What do you think? Have you already unlocked Red Goblin? Have you unlocked Black Knight yet? Are you having fun with him? Are you having fun in the game? Please do remember to leave a comment down below. I do reply to everyone. And, you know, just look at the last video. If you haven't already watched that, I'm going to leave a link to that in the end card here. Again, if this video has helped you at all, please do like, subscribe. That helps me massively. Share this with your Alliance mates if you think this will help them as well. And until next time, geeks, stay positive.